Uh, it's hot. Hey guys, this is week 3 of making a film. Uh, and this week was just concentrating on the treatment. I have written a lot of treatments over the years. So this one I'm really familiar with, and there are different ways to write treatments. Kind of write this treatment um, several times. I write treatments several times in different ways to kind of um, it's a way for me to get the thoughts out and then mold them into the story that I want and to see if things work or not. Just so you know, again, there are a lot of ways to write treatments, and typically there are what you would write log lines, character description, other little details there. At the very beginning, I save just the front page just for that. And the next couple pages, I just want to look at the story. And how I usually start is I'll write one page that is not any paragraphs. It'll just be bullet points, and it separates each act. So act 1, 4 bullet points, act 2, 4 bullet points, act 3, 4 bullet points. I typically do not write more than 4 to 6 bullet points, and that's just because it helps me get the key scenes that I need to get the story to move the story along. And how I kind of figured it was there's always an opening to the act and then 3 sub acts in that act. So that's kind of why I write 4. Once I get those bullet points done, I move along to the second time I write this one-page treatment. And I guess it's the first time it would be a treatment because the last time it's just keep bullet points. But it'll be one page, and I take those bullet points and write more detailed descriptions. And I try not to go more than just a paragraph per act. So act 1, 1 paragraph, act 2, 1 paragraph, act 3, 1 paragraph. And each paragraph is just taking those bullet points and giving myself more details. It'll be sentence 1, bullet point 1, sentence 2, bullet point 2, so forth on. And then the where I'm at now is I'm writing a detailed treatment, more detailed treatment. And I basically have one act, one page. That one page will be broken down to 4 paragraphs, and it's basically each bullet point into even more details. And so far, this is kind of what helps me move along. So yeah, page 1, bullet point 1 is 1 paragraph, bullet point 2 is another paragraph, bullet point 3 is another paragraph, bullet point 4 is another paragraph. Page 2, act 2, same thing. Page 3, act 3, same thing. And as I was stating before I rudely interrupted myself, is I do it this way because it keeps the flow in my head going. And when I'm constantly repeating these pieces, I could see if it works or not, and I can decide if I keep it. And I could kind of visually map it this way to see if it makes sense to move the story along. So yeah, I guess that's really all I have right now. I tell you, I actually forgot how much more I enjoy writing and editing. I've been a camera shooter and a DP for a long time, and I guess you get bored with things. And I'm fine. Writing is significantly more liberating. There's no rules to abide by. You do give yourself a limit, a made up budget, but you don't realize how big that budget actually restricts you when you're shooting in real time. because you're only thinking, oh, I don't think we can afford this. I don't think we can afford this when you're writing, or maybe you're not, but that's how I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, I don't think that'll work because I don't think I can afford this. But when you're actually shooting, you don't realize how much you can't afford that, and how I don't know, you just have to really adapt yourself, or be good at asking for more money or more time. And those are the two restrictions usually when you're in production. But I'm having a ball. I really like this story. I'm really growing into it, and my next week, I think this story is loosely based on another movie, and I think I'm going to be doing something that I'll talk about in the next week. So thanks again for hanging out with me. Again, this has been an incredible experience, and I thank you for taking the time to watch my journey along making this. So thanks for hanging out. You guys have a great day.